Hi, it's Stephanie Staples. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to Your Life Unlimited. Today I'm speaking with Dave Rodwell, who is the owner of SecuritySpeaking.com, former police officer, security guru, and he's going to give us some tips today about our own personal safety now in this day and age of things. Well, we're nervous. We're nervous walking down our own front street.
Yes, and I think that though I think that most areas of most cities are quite safe to be in, there's certainly areas of every city that one has to watch themselves and watch their conduct in. I kind of have a philosophy that if people are armed with the knowledge of how crimes are committed, and you think about these crimes and you put a few little procedures and things in place, change your usual way of doing things, you greatly reduce the chance that you're going to be a victim of crime. Example of that would be simply even around your own home. What are you doing with regard to protecting your own personal property to make sure that it appears occupied when maybe not? Are you making it so that it's not places for people to hide? How do you get in a car? Do you simply walk over with your keys and jump in the back, jump in the front seat? Or do you actually have the key ready in your hand and do you look in the back seat to make sure there's nobody hiding there waiting for you? If you're walking home at night, do you simply follow the shortest route or do you take the most lighted route to go? Do you create patterns and things in your life for people to be able to take advantage of those weekend opportunities? I think that if individuals read a little bit about crime prevention and some of the things that certainly police departments offer, there's a lot of it on the internet that's available. There are books on the topic. I think that you can greatly reduce your opportunity to be the victim of a crime.
So there seems to be a fine line between that paranoia of oh my God, someone's after me, and just being aware, increasing that level of awareness.
That you're going to have to cut out. Yes, I do. I think that at times people become a little paranoid. Like I say, most cities. I think that if you're in the busy areas of a city, and you'll find that most of the areas are good. But there are certain parts of every city that I think that it's wise to avoid. Or if you're going in that area, you go in as a group. I think that our young people at times tend to feel that they're vulnerable, that nothing could happen to them, and of course, every day in the paper we read about incidents where that's not true. I think they have to be careful about what establishments they're frequenting, who they're associating with. There's lots of, probably one of the most prominent crimes that are happening out there that people tend to be the victim for is identity theft in some of the various forms. And I think that every home should have a shredder, where you're shredding any documents that have your name, address on it. Make a point of not providing that or making that information available. One area I see people do continually that kind of blows me away is that they put their name on Facebook and then their full date of birth. It's okay to put your name, your date of birth, the day and the month that you were born, but don't put the year. Don't create the ability for people
I'll have to take that off.
What's that?
No, I'm just saying my birth year.
Oh yes, take it off. Take it off. By all means, take it off. The other thing that I see people do continually on Facebook is another thing that kind of blows me away. You wouldn't put an ad in the paper saying, "I'm going away from holidays and I'm looking forward to my 2-week trip to Cancun," but people put it on Facebook all the time. They should be simply saying, "I was away for 2 weeks and here's the photographs." So I think that all these little things, there's a number of them that people can do to prevent themselves from being a victim of a crime.
I think it's that awareness, and the one thing that I'm going to add on to that is intuition. That if you feel that something's not right, go with that. It isn't.
Go with your intuition.
Yeah.
The other thing is that there's certainly lots of frauds and scams. You're looking at probably one of the luckiest guys in the world when you look at me, because every week I have opportunities where people have told me that there's thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars available for me if I would just fill in a few forms and send it off to one of these exotic places, usually in Africa, and they're suddenly going to send me millions of dollars. If it sounds too good to be true, it is too good to be true. Don't get caught up in those things. You know, there's too many people get caught in this.
Sounds good. Well, thank you, Dave.
Oh,
Thanks
you're
for
welcome.
your advice. If you want to hear more about what Dave does, it's SecuritySpeaking.com. If you want to know more about personal development for you, making your life a little bit better, a little bit richer, a little bit more exciting, check out yourlifeunlimited.ca. I'm Stephanie Staples, as always, encouraging you to live your life unlimited. That's a wrap.
Good.
Good job.